Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Well, I am here to tell you about the fine motor skill which is very crucial for a child's growth. A child who is going to LKG, UKG, nursery especially, they need this kind of, small kind of play. Through play, we can teach fine motor skill. Now, what is fine motor skill? You all must be wondering. Well, fine motor skill is nothing but the movement of our little muscles. I'm going to tell you more about this. Please stay tuned into it because I have come up with a little bit, small exercise which you can do it in your home at your own pace, and the child will also be engaged. Now, let me just share my screen and just go ahead. Okay, so as you can see my screen over here, we are going to talk about the fine motor skill as I told you in the beginning of the video. So you all must be wondering when we use this fine motor skill. Well, we use this fine motor skill in order to, use the small muscles in our hand and fingers. These fine motor skills enable us not only to use the scissors effectively, but also to hold the pencil correctly and to manipulate things like buttons and zips. Then to open the lunch box, to build things like Lego, puzzles, and to eat finger foods like peas, all these things, this fine motor skill is very much required. In fact, to tie the lace of our shoe, we need that skill. So this skill is called the fine motor skill. So if we develop this fine motor skill in our kids, then it will be benefit for the kids, and they will be mastering all these things at a very young stage. So you can see when they go from nursery to UKG, by that time they will be mastering this skill, and this will not only help you but it will be helping your child a lot. Now, moving ahead, I'm going to tell you very small, basic things which you can conduct in your home in your own pace so that your child is also engaged and you can also complete your own work. Nowadays, in today's era, we all are working, right? So we all want to keep our kids engaged. So if we give all these things to our kids, and we have to monitor them also, because there are few things which are very tiny which needs your guidance, your support, so that the child can also build that and also will be able to grow the muscles. Now let me just show you. I'm going to give you a very only I'm going to show you four activities which you can conduct in your home. It's a very nice and simple activities. Let me just go ahead and just show it to you. So the first one I have selected is the threading straws. Now, this is a very simple household item which is readily available. I feel that if you don't have, you can get it obviously. And this will not only help your child growing the muscle, but will also keep him or her engaged. So I would, request you all to get some straws and then cut it into small, short length, as you can see over here, and give them just a shoelace or any kind of lace, and let them, put the straws inside that lace one by one. So this will they will also be engaged into this kind of activity. Now since I am doing this, since the kids are not going to school, right? So all these practice, if you do it at home, it will help your child in many ways. So please tune in and please see the entire video. The second one, which let me tell you that this is marbles on golf tee. This is a very easy one. Well, you just have to grab some golf tees from the dollar shop or any shop, and just a bag of marbles, and you need to use a ball of play dough for the base, and then carefully place the teas inside the dough and then balance the marble on top. As you can see, by putting the teas, you can just balance it on the top. So over here, what happens? Few kids can do and few kids cannot do. So when we pick up the marble, we are using only these three fingers, right? So if you put it on the tea, then they will learn how to make the things balance first and foremost thing, and also the muscle development will be happening. These are very small techniques to keep them busy and also to grow their muscles. Now, now if you don't have the keys, you can just ask your child to pick up the marble and just to put on the dough. That will also help, but we would prefer if you can get a tea also and just ask the child to balance the marble on the tea. Now the next one is, this is a very easiest one, what I would say. Well, your kids will be loving this because I know all the kids love to play with dough. Now, Play-Doh is one of the things which we all encourage the kids to play with. Now, what you have to do is, if you don't want to buy any outside dough, you can prepare your normal atta dough also, the one which you make chapatis. You can give that dough a little bit to your child and let your child, roll it. Let your child create different creatures out of it, and the child will enjoy that. You just have to tell the name of that animal or that reptile and let your child do it. Make that creature. Try to use both the hands and make the eyes. They can just insert their, what we do with our pointer finger, they can just make two holes, that will be their eye. Let them use the dough in different ways. They can make snake, they can try to make the tree outline. So all these are small things which will not only engage your kids, which I'm telling again and again, but also will be helping your child to grow the fine motor skill, which is very much required in today's world where the child is at home. Well, the last one is scooping and transferring. This is also a very easy one. Well, I would request you all, like if your child is in a nursery, I would ask you to give little bigger bowls, and as your child goes up, give a small bowls, or like you can see this ice cream. As you can see is the ice tray over here we have used. So what you can do is just give them any grains and just ask them to scoop it and to put it any one hole, into one individual hole, so that their eye hand coordination will be there, one thing. And also when they scoop it, the fine motor skill will also be acting over here. So over here, whatever I have shown you, it's a very simple activity. If you can do it in your home, then the child will not only get benefit, but you also will be getting, some extra time. But yes, as I told you, you have to see your child. The child has to be in front of you, and you just have to encourage your child to do it more and more. So that's all for today. So I have shown you the four main small activities which you can conduct in your house. So let me just revise once. The first one which I told you is threading straws. The second one which I told you is marbles on golf tee. The third one is Play-Doh creatures. And the fourth one is scooping and transferring. These four things are very easy. I will be coming up with more activities so that you can help your child to, since all the kids are at home, I get many questions on how to keep them engaged. Now, if you can do all these things, your child will be engaged, and at the same time, the child will be getting the eye-hand coordination, the fine motor skills will be developed, and it will not only help your child, but it will be helping you also in a long run. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Now, if you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. And if there is any kind of help where you need my guidance, please to write to me in the comment box below so that I will be I will be coming up with a proper answer and it will be helpful for you. And that if you are helpful, then I will be very happy, I must say, because your kids will be benefited from this. All for today. Thank you. I hope you all liked my video. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.